Well, good evening, my beautiful star seeds. This is Christian with Starseed Mindset, and I know I promised a early upload or tried to promise an early upload tonight, but here we are, past 2 a.m. Central again, and I'm just turning into a little bit of a night owl again. Let me know if you're on the same boat with me here. If you tend to think more clearly in the nighttime, or if you're much more of a day person. I found that I am very much a night owl, and I know I mentioned not long ago that I have worked, third shift and such. And for a while, I thought it was just so terrible because I wasn't able to have much of a social life. But right now, honestly, I wouldn't even mind it anymore. The nighttime is beautiful. It grants me so much clarity, so much peace. Let me know if you're on that same vibe. But yeah, welcome. Welcome. We are now on day 16 of the 30-day Love Yourself Challenge. Woo! I didn't really want to change out a shirt right now, so I just decided to cover myself with the blanket. So here we are, feeling my vibe. It's been a pretty awesome day, and it's starting to rain out a little bit here. So I love rainy nights, and if it were a little bit warmer, I would be outside enjoying the raindrops. That's one of my favorite things to do in the whole wide world. Just connecting with the earth and the water, it just surrounds us, it's a part of us. And for today's theme, I wanted to discuss a bit of acceptance. I know I talked a little bit about that the other day, but I think just accepting things as they are is truly what gets us to elevating ourselves to our next level, right? Our higher self that we're trying to actively pursue in our journeys. I have had to accept the fact that I did need to send that letter that I was so stressed out about yesterday. I went ahead and sent it anyway. If there's no response, there's no response. If there is, then I'll know that there's, a partner out there that is able to be open and genuine and honest with me, right? And I don't know why I was thinking that I was going to be okay with that, with, not receiving the truth and the honesty and just kind of glossing over everything and acting like, oh, everything's fine, we can just be friends, blah blah blah. But no, it's been a pretty wild ride, y'all. Not gonna lie. There were many instances of infidelity, and it's funny, after I did the thing, right? And it was something that I did not expect to do. It was something out of character for me and something I've never done before in a relationship. I did, end up cheating, and it was right before he was gonna leave to his basic training, and that kind of complicated things because in my mindset then I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work anyway, blah blah blah. But no, I should not have done that still. And if I did have those temptations and cravings to be with somebody else, like, I should have just let it go. But I got my karma for that. I'm actively healing and actively learning, and I know myself well enough to know what environments I need to be in and what environments I need to avoid. And if anyone out there has dealt with something like that, and you know that you can't be going out to certain places anymore, let me know how that's been like for you, because for me, starting this sober path has been so enlightening. It's like every day I'm learning something new about myself, and I'm just like, why am I even dealing with this? So it's a pretty nice change of pace, to be quite honest, because for a while now I've been trying to mask the tears with, work or studying or the video games. After sending that letter tonight, I was just like, whoa. It was like a huge weight lifted off of my shoulder, and there were some things that I hadn't even told him before that I knew about. So um, just being 100% honest in my own truth and reassuring myself that if I'm not getting that in return, why is it still in my energy? I honestly, I don't even hang out with too many friends anymore because there's certain things that I'm just like, do I want to be a part of that? And I am a very outgoing and uplifting person, so I tend to gravitate, or I tend to attract a lot of people that want to partake in my energy. So it's a little bit of a challenge to figure out when to say yes, when to say no, but I honestly feel so free right now. And maybe that's why I'm having such a hard time falling asleep at night, because that has been keeping me up for a while. Like, should I be 100% honest? And I was just waiting for a while, just waiting, and I finally got a response that didn't really do anything for me. So I've decided that if he is not able to be 100% honest and tell me why he wants me there at the graduation, um, then I'm just not gonna go. I'll take a loss for the hotel because the way that I booked it with, no refunds, blah, blah, blah. Because I was just so sure. I was sure I was going to go. I was sure I was going to do it with, regardless of whatever happened. But if that's a loss, it's a loss. And the flight, I can at least go somewhere else, um, somewhere that I would actually want to go, and just enjoy myself. So here I am. Here I am. Dealing with all of this 100% sober. And I keep reiterating that because I have had to come to terms and accept that I have had an issue with substances, with drinking, with smoking, with trying to do something to get my mind out of this reality that I can create, that we can create. And I genuinely hope that my sharing this journey, someone out there is going to come across it and say, whoa, it is possible. And yeah, as the days go by, things do get easier. Like, um, I'm still trying to cut away from the nicotine packets, the Zins, but I'm not smoking any cigarettes. I can actually breathe. Um, I actually went down from the 6 to the 3 in the Zins. So now I'm not feeling so tense and anxious, and I can just be. And having that feeling of just being one with yourself and your body, it's just absolutely incredible. So that's the vibe that I'm at. I'm coming to full acceptance into who I am, what my purpose is, and I can't wait to share more nuggets of wisdom as far as manifesting goes. And I'm crossing my fingers for my latest manifestation that I'm keeping to myself, because remember, one of the top 3 rules for manifestation is to keep it to yourself, between you and your higher self, and do what you've got to do to get there. Okay, so I need to finish my studying to complete part of my manifestation. So I'm going to get back on that. I just wanted to make sure I got this uploaded here for tonight, and I shall see y'all tomorrow. And I'm not going to make a promise to do anything early because I do have quite a lot to do with appointments in the morning and the afternoon. So it might be another late upload tomorrow night. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me know how your day's been and how you spent your 15 minutes of self-care. Oh, I failed to mention that too. So tonight I actually went to the gym for a little over an hour. It felt longer, but I still haven't gone to the mall to fix the Apple Watch screen because it's like falling off with the glue. So that's on my list too for tomorrow. But without that, like, and I didn't even really remember what time I entered the gym. It felt like it was forever, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been here for 2 hours. But no, it was only like an hour and some change. So it was more than enough to get my body back into the rhythm. And I made a lovely soup, un caldo de pollo, that was absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna keep trying to stop going out and eating, fast food or, fast casual things, because that's been one of my vices too. And just kind of learn how to survive and be on your own, you know? I used to cook a lot. That was one of my favorite things to do for a while. I kind of just started to not do that so much because I just, you know, every day I'd be like, oh, hey, I want this or I want Mediterranean or blah, blah, blah. And honestly, caving into those desires really only, first of all, set back my bank account that I need to be very mindful of right now, but also just not having the healthiest of things in my body. So it is important to remember that what you put into your body is very crucial to how your mind responds to everything, right? There's lots of studies about, you know, certain diets and how they help reprogram your mind to an extent, you know, like the Mediterranean diet's one of the best to have because a lot of the fishes and blah blah blah. But all of that is important. We have to take care of not just the mind and the content we consume, but the body, maintaining ourselves active, and the spirit, you know, looking towards our higher self, talking to God, talking to whoever you are in tune with the universe, you know, as your creator. Be in touch with that. Read, you know, surround yourself with peaceful music, with peace. I love to have some peaceful sleeping music in the nighttime, and during the daytime, I have the Zen channel on the TV there just to have a cleansing, nice aura around the house, and that really has helped me to just take a deep breath, remind myself that everything is going to work out in its own time. We cannot force anything in this lifetime. And most importantly, we can't force other people. That's something that I have come into acceptance with as well. I've done what I can. I've sent my, you know, my words, my truth, my honesty. And if I don't get that in return, then deuces. You know, I I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird for me because I'm not normally like that. Like I'm always the person to give like second, third, fifth chances, like until something drastic has to happen to get me out of it. And I think I'm learning, y'all. I think I'm learning. And I am very much ready to go to bed. So I'm going to get this uploaded. Let me know how your day went and how you spent your 15 minutes. I shall see y'all tomorrow, and I'll update y'all on the fun journey I have ahead. Okay. I'm sending you all of my love, light, and darkness, my fellow star seeds. Remember, do not be afraid of your darkness. You need to own it before it owns you. Okay? Okay. Mwah. Buenas noches. Ciao.